Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome back to the Confederate Republic. This is my alternate history Let's Play in the Empire Total War mod, Brothers vs. Brothers. What you guys are looking at here is the Confederate defense of the Carolinas. In our alternate history Let's Play, last time we left off with a bunch of Union armies that had captured Richmond, marching right south into my territory in the Carolinas. These are some very large armies, but thankfully they're just a little bit spread out. My only hope here is to defeat these armies at the borders of the Carolinas before they break through into my undefended territory. If I don't stop them here, not only will I not be able to recapture Richmond, but my entire Confederate nation is going to fall apart. A lot depends on this battle, so let's dive back in and watch the conclusion. When we left off, I had just defeated the first of the 2 or 3 armies that make up the enemy forces for this battle. Whew. We are taking some losses as we fall back. Light horse, can you actually reach that light horse? Just barely. I think all they have left is artillery. I might have to charge in. We'll see. Howitzers coming up this direction. I was really hoping to make a second use of our defensive warehouse here. But if all they have left is artillery, that might be problematic. Run, men, run. There's our return fire. There we go. Some glancing hits, but this could take a while, guys. I might really push with my infantry. In fact, right flank. I want you guys marching on their artillery. A very thin line, though. And the howitzers are out of range, it looks like. I'll have them fire right on the border. There we go. There's some hits. Let's see, let's bring you guys up with that howitzer just a bit further. And you know what? All lines advance. We're gonna lose too many men to all of this artillery. Sorry guys, I know you just marched back up that hill. Let's do it again. Back down we go. Ooh, and there's the infantry. Howitzers deploy and get ready. Got a fresh unit of Union volunteer infantry. That's going to be a problem. Both howitzers target the infantry. Horse artillery, keep firing on those cannons. There's the rain right there. General's bodyguard getting hit too. Alright, let's run the last bit. Go, go, go. Warm up and fire. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, direct artillery hits right in their lines. And they are broken. As the main volleys finally go off from my lines. Alright, right flank. Let's do it. Push, push, push. They're not going to let us use our hillside here because of all of their artillery. But if we push on the artillery hard and fast, I can then pull back and let the infantry march at me, which I would definitely prefer. Oh man, that artillery. First losses from our right flank as another unit of Union Rangers has entered the fight. Let's hit that artillery. Left flank, come on in. Charge in here. I know you're tired. Tear into him, boys. Tear into him. More volunteer infantry coming. We've got to break this artillery and run. Howitzers, hold your fire. You're firing way too close to my lines. Confederate regulars are breaking. Hold. Hold. Come on. Oh, they're getting hit still. They are shattered. Come on, destroy that horse artillery. Got to take them out. They are shattered. All lines fall back. We now have the artillery advantage. Talk about a very mobile battlefield here. We've gone back and forth multiple times. Let's focus mostly on this hill, I think. Howitzers start pre-firing over my lines as I retreat. Thankfully, that hillside is mostly protecting my retreat. Oh, nope, not quite here on the left. They're still getting just a few kills. Whew, my men are worn out. Let's let him fall back a bit. And now the howitzers can actually target the infantry. It looks like they have more artillery coming. But for now, I definitely have the advantage, and they're going to press, it looks like. Regular infantry and Confederate engineers. I think you guys are going to have to move up to join the fight here. I'll leave my sharpshooters here in the back as protection against any surprise cavalry. And now they're getting hit by all of the artillery. For a change. Volunteers hold. Volunteers hold. All howitzers fire on this side, as well as the light horse artillery. Direct hit in their lines. And I've lost yet another unit. So you guys go ahead and fall in up here on the right. Break them. Break them. One of their howitzers is back too, of course. I think those are my first losses though, so I should have a good number of reinforcements able to head into the fight. I want to make sure that I get a foothold here on the high ground. Come on in. I know you're winded. These men out here, these men are tired. They don't have too much left to give. They're starting to break. Come on. Come on. And they have light horse artillery also trying to move in. Good grief. Confederate militia from behind their lines. This is going right over here. Okay, well, it's not behind their lines, but beside. I'll take it. We're actually turning to meet the new threat. There we go. Great shots downhill. Awesome. Steady. Steady. And they're broken. Think. They're wavering and they're broken. All cannons, pack it up. I want to push my lines up right to theirs. We'll take the high ground and bring the artillery in to support. Sharpshooters, come on out. You guys will be going in as well. General Mosby, let's get you up here in the forest. Light horse artillery, you're gonna go off to the right once you're totally limbered up. Howitzers on the high ground. And then just generally back here. This should be the end, guys. We're getting real close. Lots of marching, so let's just fast forward and see what happens. They do have infantry flooding into the battlefield. Let's rethink those lines just a bit. Of course, it's regular infantry too. And for now, we have no artillery support whatsoever. There we go. I'm gonna run the horse artillery. Our volunteers got hit before they could even get shots off. Militia, push up. Seal them in. We're losing a lot of men now. A lot. Where's the rest of our reinforcements? And the horse artillery is in place. It's going to be dangerous, but let's fire down on the Union regulars. What are they doing? They're crossing into my lines here. More Union regulars. And we have more volunteers. Confederate sharpshooters, I want you guys up here to go into that corner. Howitzer deploy there. Okay, horse artillery, hold up. Fire on these guys instead. Howitzers, fire on these guys back here. There we go. Sharpshooters, come on up. Go in right here. I'm going to actually detach my right flank and put them over here. Put you guys like this. with the sharpshooters. Ooh, Hood's Texans got hit really hard right there. Howitzers, go ahead and deploy right here. Right flank close just a bit. And let's get our reinforcements actually marching around the back here. There's the artillery support. All howitzers. Rain those shells down on the battle. Actually, volunteers and militia, let's seal off this gap right here. Fall back just a bit. I'll have you guys march around the right flank. You guys march down this way. Horse artillery. Focus on the new unit here. Wow, some of our men are actually low on ammunition. Very low. The militia here. We're almost out of powder and shots. That's incredible. What a ridiculous fight. All artillery, focus your fire on the Union engineers. Right there. Got more coming, unfortunately. Let's have, actually, both of these units just seal that gap up. Everyone just make new lines. They have more reinforcements coming, but so do we. We're actually fighting them at their reinforcement point now. It's definitely not a fair fight. But hopefully this will bring us to victory. And here comes another unit of Union infantry. Are they in the battlefield yet? Not quite. Come on, militia. Hit them. They're actually going to enter the battlefield in a bad spot for me, so I'm going to fall back. I don't want them getting past me, so let's form lines back here. Hey, there's some good hits right there. Ooh, a devastating initial volley as soon as they get to the fight. This is definitely turning into a massacre. My militia is now out of ammo, so I'm going to allow them to withdraw from the battle. As well as that unit of militia. You guys go ahead and reform your lines along this fence line. But Hood's Texans are also out of ammo. All back. And so are you guys. Everyone hold your fire. Let's not fire just yet. Man, you guys are out of ammo. You guys are out of ammo. You guys are out of ammo. You guys have plenty of ammo. It's our sharpshooters and our line infantry. I'm going to go ahead and pull back everyone who's out of ammo. Artillery, fire on the new Union forces coming in right over here. What a mess down here. Well, actually we have too many of our own men in there right now. Let's hold fire. Hold fire. And here comes our reinforcements. You guys get right up here. That should get us some fresh troops while preventing unnecessary charges. Sending all those guys back home. Everyone hold your fire. Hold your fire. We're actually conserving our powder and shot right now. However, cannons, go ahead and get firing. Now that our men are clear, there we go. Hitting them before they even make it onto the map. Oh, you guys are low on ammo too. All regiments open fire. Artillery, open fire. Huh, we still actually can't attack them. What's going on with that? They're just glitched. Okay. Now we can. That should end quickly. Oh. artillery dropping into their retreat. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys ready for this cavalry that's coming. Volunteer infantry. And militia, you go on over here. I'm going to try and skip shots into these horses as they come in. If cavalry breaks through, we're going to be in serious, serious trouble. Because we have none of our own. Ooh, almost. Getting a little bit too far behind, it looks like. There we go. Good artillery hits. And there goes the infantry. And they're shattered. Oh, and cut down. We have our victory, guys. I'm going to take it. We deployed 5,400 men to their 5,400 men. They lost 3,500. Of those, we killed 3,100 directly. We have sent the attack on the Carolinas back to Virginia, but at a great, great cost. Here in June of 1863, West Virginia is born in real life. The western counties of Virginia, which was a huge state, who had elected not to secede from the Union or join the Confederacy in 1861, are admitted to the Union as their own state. Despite this, West Virginia has supplied many volunteers to the Confederate forces, and the state of Virginia and the Confederacy refuses to acknowledge West Virginia's stance. And that remains a point of contention for both sides throughout the war. Okay, we have some new recruitment, and speaking of which, I'm going to get ready to get some of that going down here in Georgia. Additionally, we need desperate replenishment for this army. It's going to cost 8,000 to get it back up to speed.
Ready. Waiting for your orders. Sir. Immediate ready for order.
But hopefully, the Carolinas are now safe. DC, however, is not safe,
Make ready.
and General Lee is ready for the attack. Okay guys, I think we have time for at least one more turn. Is there anything that I forgot? General Stewart, you're heading to the Carolinas, I believe.
Onward. Ready and awaiting orders. Maneuvers.
General
complete.
Mosby, you are replenishing as much as possible.
Make ready.
Oh, I know what I almost forgot.
At the ready. Troops forward.
Washington, D.C. I think you're next.
Yes, sir. Ready for orders.
But I don't have General Stewart up here yet, and it's actually this army right here that he's supposed to command.
At the ready.
But it is awfully undefended.
Ready and awaiting orders. Waiting for your orders. Attack!
Can we reach it?
Ready and awaiting orders.
Not quite.
Men, forward. Ready for orders.
And General Longstreet, let's have you come perhaps west through the mountains? No, let's go right past
For crown and country.
Philadelphia. There's an army hidden there at Philadelphia.
Give ground.
Let's break siege.
At the ready.
You remain there in the forests for now. I can't quite attack DC this turn, but I have a good feeling that this is definitely going to redirect the Union's attention back to their own capital and away from my barely defended territories. Let's end the turn here. Okay, we've got some farms being raided here in the Carolinas. I'll leave these burning for now. Don't want to waste a bunch of money getting them back and repaired, only to lose them again. This army, what is this army doing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Make ready.
General Stewart,
Yes.
move to intercept. Let's make sure that we have all of the replenishment that we can get going here. Oh, yeah, 3,700. General Mosby's army was still in rough shape. Got some engineers and some howitzers.
Forward. Setting up. March.
I'll go ahead and get them moving. And then we'll get some more infantry, and hopefully we can figure out where this army's going.
Sir.
I'm just going to shadow it for now, basically.
Forward. March.
And I'll pull Mosby's army back towards
Gathering
Georgetown
supply.
as well. Enemy raid in Raleigh. That'll just have to be left alone for now. There we go, some new construction. And here's our actual real-world history for June of 1863, Part B. The border states in the Union were West Virginia and 4 of the 5 northernmost slave states, Maryland, Delaware, Missouri, and Kentucky. Maryland had numerous pro-Confederate officials who tolerated anti-Union rioting in Baltimore and the burning of bridges. Lincoln responded with martial law and sent in militia units from the north. Before the Confederate government realized what was happening, Lincoln had seized firm control of Maryland and the District of Columbia by arresting all of the prominent secessionists and holding them without trial. In Missouri, a convention voted on secession and decided to remain with the Union. Then pro-Confederate Governor Claiborne E. Jackson, or F. Jackson I think, called out the state militia, which was then attacked by federal forces under General Nathaniel Lyon. He chased the governor and the rest of the state guard to the southwestern corner of the state. In the resulting vacuum, the Convention on Secession reconvened and took power as the Unionist Provisional Government of Missouri. And Kentucky did not secede either, but declared itself neutral. The Confederacy actually invaded Kentucky in September of 1861, and at that point Kentucky's neutrality ended and the state reaffirmed its Union status, while also trying to maintain slavery in the state. And of course, Virginia was split in half between Union and Confederate supporting counties. A Unionist secession attempt occurred in East Tennessee, but was suppressed by the Confederacy, which arrested over 3,000 men suspected of being loyal to the Union. They were also held without trial. So as you guys can see right there, from the real world history, there's definitely a reason that this mod is called Brother versus Brother. The actual American Civil War was just incredibly dividing and a really horrific conflict. Here though, we can definitely enjoy a bit of lighter alternate history as we try and maintain our Confederate Republic. I think at this point,
Yes, your humble servant.
with Lee and
Yes, sir.
Stonewall Jackson both within range
March!
of the Union capital, I think DC is going to fall.
Yes.
And this is it, guys. General Robert E. Lee and the Army of Northern Virginia is marching directly on Washington, D.C.
Prepare for battle!
The Union has a few small armies arrayed against us, but we have a large amount of troops surrounding the capital. This fight is going to be a large one, and we'll have to wait until next time, but I'm pretty confident, guys. This is the fall of the Union capital. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.